Good morning. My name is Ajit Kumar Sastry and I am from BASE. I've been associated with BASE for almost 8 years now, and I teach GMAT to the 10th standard students. In addition to that, I handle few other portfolios also. Today I'll be talking about the FSnT program of BASE, which is basically a foundation program. Now, as you are aware, this foundation is very important for any superstructure to come up. So, the better the foundation, the better will be the superstructure. This is what is applicable in all the buildings, etc. Same thing applies even to the learning part of it. So we have a program which is FSnT, which starts from 8th, 9th and 10th. There are 3 years in it. And in 8th itself, we have a program which is called as a small module, which is the GMAT, which is General Mental Abilities. Okay, so this actually is more of aptitude test and logical reasoning, and this helps a student to improve her or his reading skills, observation skills, and analytical skills. Once this fundamental thing improves, it also has a rub-off effect on physics, chemistry, maths, as well as biology. Now, coming to the difference between a normal school teaching versus what is being taught to the children in the FSnT program in basis, that here the emphasis is more on the fundamentals, why it is so, how it is so, rather than simply just deriving a particular equation or just having a definition like that. So therefore, this is basically what gives the edge to these children when it comes to all the competitive exams. And when these children come to 10th standard, the NTSE part, free coaching is given for that. And each year, so many students clear NTSE stage 1 as well as stage 2. Last year, the NTSE stage 1 topper was from BASE itself. And this year, when the results came out of the last year batch, it actually starts somewhere in November, goes on till the next year November. This year we have 46 qualifications in NTSE. Okay, so this foundation program has been the basis which has actually gone on to help even NTSE. Now, coming to how this foundation and that superstructure which I was talking of, the foundation is there till 8th, 9th and 10th. The superstructure starts from the first year PUC, second year PUC onwards, and even when they do their engineering or medicine or any other professional course. Now, in the first year and second year, okay, as well as in the competitive exams after 12th, which are the gateway for the students to get admission into professional colleges, they will not be asking simple questions like derive this, define this, etc., which is generally the pattern in the 10th boards. Whereas there it will be all numerical based, concept based, why and how is more of it. So unless a student has understood a chapter thoroughly, it is very difficult for them to actually go on and answer that. And so the more output oriented they are when they come to 11th and 12th is what they will be gaining finally. Now, coming to the results, what we have seen year on year is that at least 60 to 70% of the students who get through in KVPY from BASE are from the FSnT stream. Similarly, almost all the toppers in BASE in either NEET or Medical Excel or CET happen to be from the FSnT program. So therefore, this program is really a good program, and while we say there is a lot of emphasis even on the why and how of it, board support is also given so that the student does well both in the boards as well as in the competitive exams. So to my mind, this program Foundation Science and Technology FSnT 8, 9, 10, 10 gives a good foundation for the student. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Achita Prakash. I'm studying in grade 10 and I study in Sri Ravshankar Vidya Mandir, Bangalore, North. I'm a student of BASE from 2 years and now this is my year in FSnT 10. And it's pretty good. I really like BASE because the course material and the faculty is really good. But also the personal support and the care they take for each individual, the attention which is given for each individual is really nice. And I've been a student of FITGI before and now I'm a student of BASE since 2 years. And I really feel it's very comfortable, the environment is comfortable and encouraging and supportive to do better. So as a student, I really like BASE, and I think it's the best place.
Hi, my name is Hasini. I am from 8th standard. I am a student at BASE, and BASE is a really good institution. There are very friendly teachers. They clarify doubts very nicely, and some doubts that are almost partially related to the topic also they clarify. But you can get in-depth knowledge here. Like in school, they teach us like a fraction of the topic, and here they teach a lot of like extra things which may help in future. Like in competitive exams, the questions in the modules also help it for competitive exams, and it's very nice here, and the classes are very interesting and interactive. So
hello, my name is Acharvan Raghuvansh, and I have been in BASE from class 8, and I'm in class 10 right now, and I'm in NTSE batch. And for the previous 2 years, I was in the FSnT batch. And what I would like to say is BASE is very good for conceptual understanding of conceptual understanding, because it not just like many other places you just give the questions and tell them to solve, but in BASE you actually learn the concept properly so that you can master the subject or the whatever you're learning. And the help provided at BASE and the motivation given at BASE is also pretty good, because sometimes you don't just need knowledge, you need the ability to, you need the motivation, you need the inspiration to succeed, and that is provided at BASE. And so I would like to say BASE is very efficient in this. And
hello all, I am Chandana. I am a physics faculty for Foundation Science and Technology program at BASE, and also I am the academic coordinator for the Foundation FSnT program at Malleshwaram Center. So I would like to give you a glimpse about what exactly is FSnT and how FSnT course is different from the school happenings in your school, in your kids' schools. So basically, we all know that this is a competitive world, right? So whatever you want to do in your life in the future, whether it is science, commerce or arts, you have to qualify a certain premier examination if you want to get into any premier institution across India or in the global world. But the exposure given to the students at the school level is very minimal by any school. So what we are trying to focus in Foundation Science and Technology program is for the students who are very serious about building up a career in science after their first and second PUC. We are trying to give them a very strong foundation in both science and mathematics in the Foundation Science and Technology program. So how is this foundation going to help your kids in achieving their dreams? It's because it gives you an overall picture about how the competitive world is there outside and how to compete with the people who are already trained better for doing well in the competitive examination. So why is it required for your kid to get trained for competitive examination from the class 8, 9, 10 level? If that is the question, then you all know that practice makes man perfect. The earlier you start practicing, the more better you get at doing any work. So here we give training for many competitive examinations. For example, Olympiads, which are conducted by various organizations, and also mainly for 10th standard kids we are training for an exam called as National Talent Search Examination, which is NTSE, which is conducted in 2 different stages. First stage is conducted by the Karnataka State Board, and the second stage is conducted by the CBSE Board, which is the central board. So qualifying these kind of examinations or attempting these kind of examination will actually boost the confidence of a child and will definitely help a child to clear examinations like IIT, JEE or NEET in the future. So my overall experience in the teaching with BASE from the past 4 years is the kind of students we get here are too good, and we train them to achieve their goals and do the best in their life and serve the country in a better way. Thank you.
My name is I'm from grade 8 and I'm from Presidency School, and I'm a student at BASE. BASE is a perfect platform if you're aiming for do well in competitive exams. and you have any doubt clarifications, the teachers are very friendly and they will clarify your doubts even after the session is over. And you have counseling sessions which tell you like where you are down and help you to improve what you've done weak in subjects you've done weak. And the online tests, they test your ability every month almost after you've completed almost one lesson. And you have synopsis if you have were absent on any or not attended any class. You can see the synopsis and catch up with the class.
Hi, I am Snigdha and I study in BL CBSE Vidyalaya. I am in 8th grade currently and I joined BASE this year. It's proven to be very helpful and we understand the subjects very nicely. It helps us score good marks in all the competitive exams like the Olympiads and other competitive exams. And every Wednesday we have this classes called the board support classes. They help us understand the topics which are done in the school. They're very helpful for us even in the school. And there was an experiment class conducted last Saturday. The experiments made us understand few topics in science and maths, and there was a better understanding of the concepts. So I think BASE is very helpful for all the students and you should join it.
I'm your biology professor, Mr. Karthik Raman. And as we all know, we've interacted a lot. And how FSnT biology is different from the school biology is, we not only impart knowledge, but we also try to inculcate a logic and a reasoning in all the concepts of biology. And at BASE, we try to inculcate a technique with which you can solve multiple choice questions at any level. As we know, this is the era of competitive exams and Olympiads. We at BASE give a lot of emphasis on KVPY, NTSE and NSEJS at the FSnT level, and accordingly we have designed our course curriculum pertaining to the level of NTSE, NSEJS and KVPY. In addition to this, we also have some activities all around the year which not only imparts the theoretical knowledge but helps you understand the application of the theoretical knowledge in the practical world. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Anshul and I would like to share my experience with BASE. I have been in BASE since 3 years. I joined BASE in FSnT 9 program. It has helped me a lot in overcoming my academic difficulties. The teachers here at BASE are really knowledgeable and helpful. Back then, I was not so well in studies, but thanks to the teacher support, I was able to strengthen my studies and also improve my knowledge. In the FSnT 10th, thanks to teacher support and the rigorous coaching, I was able to clear NTSE Stage 1. I'd like to thank BASE for building me into who I am today. As a whole, BASE has provided me a good support in building my strong foundations.
Especially me being a novice in the study of science and technology in 7th grade, I had problems regarding science especially and maths. I didn't know the way how to approach a problem, and BASE teachers helped me to deal with a problem, and also the MCQ questions. Like I used to do a lot of OMR sheet bubbling mistakes, and this has helped me a lot. I think might lead to the progress of me.
Start. I am Hitesh. I'm from BN School CBSE studying class 10. I've been in BASE from past 2 years. It has been a very good journey in BASE and I'm going to continue BASE only for they mainly emphasize on conceptual understanding, which makes it very much beneficial for all the students at BASE in order to pursue their dreams in the future, mainly in the field of science and maths. So this has helped me to crack many Olympiads also. Thank you.
Good evening everyone, my name is Karana KB. I am from Vidyapurna Pragna School. This is a very interesting thing and teachers are very friendly and we can do very well in exams and everything in our school, and I'm getting good marks in exams, and online videos are very helpful and it's helping me to get good marks in schools and understand the concepts. And in classes, teachers help us very lot, and they are very friendly, and they make us to learn the concepts easily. And both supporting classes are very useful. By this we can understand what are the concepts, and they tell us more about all the things, and we can learn something new in base supporting classes. It's very useful. And
hello, I'm Mandara. I'm studying in 8th grade. I study in Sindhi High School and I joined BASE this year. It's proven to be very influential, and it makes our school studies very easier. The board support classes are very useful, and they help us score good marks. It takes us, the FSnT programs take us deeply into subjects and help us in scoring good grades in Olympiads and other competitive exams. The experiments conducted last Saturday proved to be very influential, and I guess they're essential for everyone.
Start.
I am Ujjwal from 8th standard. I am studying in Purna Pradna Education Center, Sadashivanagar. The FSnT which I have joined is very informative. It's helping me in studies in school. The practicals that we did in Base PU College was also very informative, as it told us many things about the way that is the experiments are done. Then it helped. The teachers explain it in very elongated way. They explain it in a very good manner. In school, they just give a brief introduction about it. It is very helpful.
Hello, my name is Abhinav, and I'm from 8th standard. I'm from Himamshu School, state syllabus. So I've joined this FSnT 8 base this year, and it has helped me to get more get good in the concepts of the chapters, and also it has helped me get ahead in school. So I like it, and also there's board support classes which are conducted in Wednesdays, so that help us according to our syllabus. And on the Saturday batch, they help us. They give extra chapters, including the one of the CBSE and ICSE syllabuses also. So that has helped me very much.
Start.
My name is Shashanke. I am in class 8th. I am from Media Purna Pragna School. FSnT has helped me in better understanding of a concept, and it has also helped me to solve higher order questions and application based questions. In FSnT, the topics are given an extension and are given more information, but in the school syllabus they give introduction for all topics, but they don't give enough amount of information. Last week we had an experiment session in Base PU College. It was very good. We got more understanding about each and every topic of all subjects PCMB.
Start.
My name is Maran Narasimhan. I am studying 8th standard in Himamshu Chatikala Pita. I am also there in board FSnT 8 classes and board support classes. board FSnT 8 classes ಇಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಷನ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದು ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮೋರ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ. ನಾವು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಮುಗಿದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಅವರು ನಮಗೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬೋರ್ಡ್ FSnT 8 ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಸಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಲಾಭ ಇದೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಇನ್ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್. So by this I thank BS Education for helping me learn all this.
My name is Yashaswini Sridhar. I am from FSnT 8. I'm studying in Vidya Mandir Education Society. I've liked the base teaching a lot. It has helped me increase my concentration, and it has also helped me read with more interest. The board support classes has helped me gain more marks in my exams. I've learned a lot through experiments and through a lot of there are practical classes which help me to know everything practically and experience it. It has helped me on a whole. It helped me gain marks and even confidence for writing an exam.
Namaste, my name is Dharanidhar. I am right now studying in Vidya Mandir first PUC. I come for IIT JEE Achiever in Malleshwaram. I started coming to base from 10th standard FSnT. On an average, I would tell FSnT is really helpful. Like more than preparing you for board, it helps you for what you need to achieve in 12th standard. Like all the topics, even though it may not seem to help you right then in 10th standard, it tends to help you on for whatever comes in 11th and 12th. And then I would also tell, on a whole, I would say it also not only depends on the base or whatever, but I feel it also depends on a student's interest towards his studying. For example, knowing why he is going for that batch tends to help him a lot. On a whole, I would say taking the FSnT topic seriously is important because whatever topics they teach right now is really helpful once you come to 11th and 12th. Mastering those topics and being ready to utilize them at any moment whenever suddenly the topic reappears in first and second is really vital, and I feel base helps you in that. Then on average, like even now, whatever base models they have provided for FSnT 10th is really helpful. Like when I was preparing for my KVPY, when I was doing my KVPY preparation, I referred that a lot because you know around that book because you would have used it for 1 year, and on a whole it's more interactive and it helps you understand better the topics better compared to other books that I've read. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Gauri Prakash and I'm a chemistry faculty here for FSnT students. Here how FSnT is different from normal school syllabus ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗೋ ರೀತಿ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ನ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. And we try to convey the message in such a way that they are able to relate it to the real life scenarios that they observe, so that ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. It is not just the conventional by hearting and writing the tests. No, it is not that. Here it will be more application oriented. ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇನೆಲ್ಲ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. So ಆ ರೀತಿ ಆದಾಗ the students also develop interest towards the subject. Apart from that, how we test their knowledge ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ we have different tests. So online tests ಇರುತ್ತೆ, and then we have descriptive type of tests wherein we can test their knowledge, their skill, understanding ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ application ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. All such skills will be tested and top ಮಾಡೋರಿಗೆ recognition ಇರುತ್ತೆ, certificates issue ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ in presence of the other students, so that the other students are also motivated. So ಈ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ FSnT ಖಂಡಿತ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
This is Abhignya Raghavendra and I have been a part of the Foundation Science and Technology program since my 8th standard. So I have been a part of it in 8th, 9th and 10th standard. This program has not only helped me excel in school academics, but has also helped me fare well in other competitive exams like NTSE and NSE-JS. So the faculty at BASE are just exceptional. They are amazing and very helpful. So they have provided very strong basics in mathematics and science, which come handy at higher classes too. So I'd like to thank BASE for all the support they've given me these 3 years. So thank you.
I'm Ramani Hariharan. I'm a faculty of biology in Foundation SNT program. This program is launched about 2 decades. I'm associated with more than 15 years with this program. And I have seen the students who are entering FSnT program doing very, very good in their higher education as well. Here we teach them the basics. Since the basics is very, very strong, they are able to take much ahead of the higher level of learning. In the sense, it's not only the root memory, it's not only the understanding. Here we teach them up to how to interpret things, how to have a skill-based learning, and also analytical. And the students are also put to a lot of new type of learning. In the sense, for mathematics, say for example, can be solved in more than one way, right? And by giving them such exposure, they are literally trained for the higher level, especially the IIT level examinations. So most of the students who are all passing out from 10th standard with very high marks, most of them are very, very good, and they top the school as well, because when we teach for the school level examination also, that is because we cater to the competitive examinations as well as to the curriculum. That is the school curriculum, whether it is CBSE, State Board or ICSE. And there are a few IGCS students are also with us because they would like to have their basics very strong.
My name is Harsha. I'm studying in Pune Pragna Education Center. I am studying in 8th class. I have joined FSnT base this year. It is very good. It's helping me in my science and math subjects. I'm scoring very well. It has helped me in Olympiads. It was very easy for me to do sums in science Olympiad, and it is very useful.
I'm Keithanan. I'm in 9th grade now. I've been studying in base from FSnT 8. FSnT 8 has helped me a lot in my school. I'm usually a good scorer as well, but now my performance in school and in classroom has increased a lot. I also go for extracurricular activities, so even if I miss classes in school, I can catch up with that in base. And we did hands-on activity and experiments classes both last year in 8th and now this year also in 9th. It was very interesting, and we could learn about a lot of other things as well. And in different classes, biology has a more wider perspective than what we learn in school. Maths also, though it has a lot of difficult problems, it has helped us to solve problems in school very easily. Then physics, though it feels tough when we are sitting in class, later when we are studying in school, it feels a lot more easier, because what we learn in base is more, very much more than what we learn in school. So we have a lot of information about what we read. And in chemistry is also good, and in chemistry also we learn more than what we learn in school. So it's like though you miss classes in school, you can always catch up in base. And in base we also have board support classes which help us with our respective boards, like ICSE or CBSE or state, wherever you are. And then board support classes also add up to whatever you are learning in school. I think this year, because we 98 students have board exam, and this is the first year 98 students are having board exam, board support classes have helped us a lot to do well in our exams. I think base is a good place to learn if you are aiming high. So that's it. Thank you.
Hello, I am Diya Arun, and I have been a student of base since 8th standard FSnT. I am currently studying in first year PUC. It has always been the best feeling for me to study and learn at base. Base has been the guiding force for all my academic achievements and successes. It has helped me balance my personal and academic life. Base has helped me realize my true potential and has pushed me forward for working harder and aiming higher. The faculty at base is very approachable and comforting. I sincerely thank them for all the knowledge that I have gained in the past years. Thank you, base, for kindling my love for learning and making me the student that I am today.